Just got off Fortnite, and I thought, you know what? I mentioned her before. This is Fizz Voltage. This is one of my characters. This is actually the most popular character I've got on the Sora VR apps. And of course, she's a skateboarder. She does the punk. She's sponsored by Mountain Dew and the Pee Pee Poo Poo version of Mountain Dew. I don't know if you can see my mouse there. What happened was someone had, as they do, they took. I'm trying to think. They took suggestion. Someone made water suggestion and bunny or whatever. I don't remember what show the popper was, but someone ultimately went to Mountain Dew, Pee Pee Poo Poo. Well, Pee Pee Poo Poo is something a VTuber likes to say, especially the girls. So I made the suggestion that a spokesperson, VTuber, female, would be that way. The video I remixed had them skateboarding. So of course, we have ourselves a skateboarding VTuber. Fizz's real name is Johanna Desat. Not my daughter, no relation. Actually learned Desat is a last name in Indonesia. Not very popular one, not a major one, but that's kind of where it came from. When I was trying to make myself a Gelfling VTuber, and that's the name that popped up with that suggestion, Gelfling last names. And so I have a whole family. I've got like 60 some. How many videos do I have of her? 1 second, I can tell you. Gonna move out her brother Kai's in a moment. She has a brother named Kai. She has a sister named Mira. Okay, she's got 74 videos cameoed in. She's my most liked character at 271 likes. She has a tabby cat named Shredder. She can speak English. She can speak French, Spanish, Portuguese, German. She's learning Polish from her grandfather. She can speak Korean. She can speak Japanese. She's kind of learning Chinese, Mandarin. The basic mainland Mandarin version. Hasn't mastered that yet. She can sing. She can dance. She can play instruments. Her father was a Marco is a semi-pro surfboarder. And so if you can see over here on the far left, I asked an AI to take a screenshot that I made of her in the video and turn it into a model, a figurine model. From there, I wasn't sure how to make it 3D so it could be like printed out. So I discovered Meshy AI. Now the problem with this, however, is if you go down to print, add base, full color, 3D print, and ship, send to Bamboo Studio. I don't currently have a 3D printer. I think that will be changing soon. I don't know. Well, hopefully, no, I don't like this part of the thing. But click down and print crown, which means you'd have to pay, I imagine, money for the premium account, which would allow you to take this, turn it into the files you need to go into a free 3D printer and print this out. I'd definitely do that if I could. Yeah, you can enlarge her. She has a roommate, which I just discovered the other day, letting her tell her story in Sora without any suggestion from me. She was in Comic-Con. She said her costume was made with her and her roommate. Her roommate is male. No love interest. In fact, she is married to her work, you could say, or to her sports and whatnot.
Is that my Tide Pool kit? It's not a kit, cousin. It's
She
life.
has
They don't belong in a box. They were
hippie
rescued last night.
cousin named Flower, whose father and Johanna, or Fizz's uncle, passed away. Her roommate...
Morning, team. December numbers are in and we smashed it.
Well, you might be hearing that in the background. Her roommate is Dex Sharp. You know, he works as a salesperson online, kind of stays home. Makes their breakfast. They're vegan. She's also an expert at gun handling. She could say, she's a Mary Sue. You know, you can say whatever you want. Both her grandfathers taught her gun safe. Whoa, my computer, my monitor. Safety. So she and her siblings and her cousins and their other cousins from her uncle that's still alive, 5 of them, learned from George Voss, her grandfather, her maternal grandfather, and even her paternal grandfather, Ismail Desat, has even taught her cousins from her mother's side about gun safety. She has ridden in a tank at age 11, which is one of their biggest thrills. She also knows how to disassemble. Well, she's used a mortar. She doesn't disassemble a mortar, but she can disassemble just about any gun. She was taught that by her grandparents. Or her grandfathers on both sides. So she's that way. She is bohemian in lifestyle. Her whole family are. Catholic on her mother's side with some hints of branches of Protestantism. Muslim, Indonesian Muslim on her father's side. She is vegan. She doesn't eat any meat. Her brother Kai eats some chicken and some fish. Not as vegan as the rest of the family. I don't think her paternal grandparents are vegan. Again, doesn't have a relationship. Her junior prom, she took 2 dates, a guy and a girl. So she is bi. She likes them both. And LGBT, she speaks out widely for them. She does not like the President Trump, but I'm a Trump voter. She, however, does not like him. She has stated in defense of... Can I download it, I wonder? No, see, I need to be pro. I wonder if I can screenshot it, though. Wow. However, she is not so radical that she believes President Trump, to be a Nazi or a fascist. Now, her cousin Flower does, but Flower is also respectful enough that she does not go out and do. Like, I'm done with you, you're no longer my family. That's not Flower's motive. She's a gamer. Fizz is as well. That's about all you need to know about her, really. Whole family is ticklish. In fact, that's how I started learning out, and I did a star chart for her and stuff, and everything checked out that, yep, this is how she'd be. And then it went from that to the family name, and from there I built upon it myself with a little help of AI suggestions. I do plan on writing a story about her. She has been controversial because she refuses to call the president a fascist. And for some reason, Mountain Dew is thumbs down in her timeline storyline, and she of course took the gig to be a spokeswoman. That did not make her fans very happy, so a double noogie kind of Fizzgate 1 and 2. Fizz is cancelled. So I think that's where that story might be going. I might do that, a short story on how she deals with it, and she refuses to give it up. Not an honest to God VTuber, but of course VTuber looking like. And that's how it came out. I have seen her many variations of her true human form, because thanks to Sora. I like them. But in one of her latest ones, one of the characters I really like, whose name is Bread, and she's kind of like this Elden Ring, not Elden Rings, it could be Elden Rings, Elder Scrolls type, barbarian warrior type. I like her, she's cool. I had them switch clothes, had Biz or Johanna here, all in leather. And one thing that I noticed, interestingly enough, was her, not that you guys care, her navel was in betweeny. I've never seen in any videos her navel before, not that it cares. But it's in betweeny, and I know with them switching clothes, that she just didn't get Red's navel, because in all of her navels, which are all revealed, unless she's wearing armor or something else in other videos, she's gotten any. Here it gave Johanna an in-betweeny, which was kind of cute, kind of different. And that's about, she is 22 years old. She is 22 years old. I did a whole family tree. If you want to go know about that, that's on DeviantArt. Zane, Zhane, Augustine, as in Saint Augustine. There's no split. And her family tree is there. You can read about that and see the pictures of the important people, the important cast of characters who will be in the videos, and eventually the short stories I write. So, here's Fizz. Kind of makes me wish I could print her out. Probably going to take a screenshot of this. Put it up on DeviantArt as well. Again, that's Zane Augustine. Fun fact, Zane Augustine was my original YouTube name before it became Otaku World War II, and then eventually, of course, as you all know, it's now Jordan Assad. That's done. That's said. I want you all to have a great, awesome day. God bless you. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Again, big thank you for those of you who watched and liked the Jesus short I've done from Sora, where the museum in Vienna, no, not Vienna, Austria. It's not even in Vienna, but it is in Austria, has done some very scandalous things with the Lord and his mother. And I appreciate you all watching that and liking that video a lot. If you like this video, thank you so much. And actually on my YouTube, you've seen shorts of Johanna. You've seen shorts of her and her father, and one of her favorite things before I go is her doing jazz and tap dancing, and her costume there was adorable. Especially, I think that was so well liked because it did the close-up of her face, or giving a kind of a lopsided grin. And I think a lot of people, well, what is this? And then watched it. So, but anyway, thank you all so much. I've taken up enough of your time today with the Fortnite, and now this, and then another Fortnite in a little bit, where I should take a look at the Harry Potter videos, skins and whatnot. Hopefully get my chocolate frog back bling unless I screwed that up by playing without connecting to, it didn't say to connect to WB, but I maybe that's what I should have done. If not, oh well, I mean, it's no skin. Anywho, hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I hope you like Fizz. Now, one more last thing. There is a singer, live singer, honest to God, singer online named Fizz DeSalt. And I didn't really name Johanna Fizz. Sora did that when I made her a character. And I liked it, so I kept it. If I had known about the singer, I might have given her a different kind of name, but no relation to myself being, it's this my YouTube name, and my VTuber name. No, she's not related to me, and has nothing to do with the actual singer, which came out in August, I think, of this year. So, there's that. You guys stay safe. God bless you. I'm going to stop rambling now, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.